doing the framed introductions. And usually, when the question starts out with something like, well, "Where are you from and what do you do?" it turns into a story very quickly. So I'm very much someone who travels through life and experiences a lot of different things. And uh, whenever I'm introducing or connecting with people, it's very much an organic experience, just kind of connecting and seeing where the conversation goes. So
Yeah.
yeah, no good specific framed introduction there.
Hmm.
But generally, I am originally from Amsterdam and grew up traveling very much nomad life between Netherlands and California.
Hmm.
I lived in Panama 10 years. I've lived in the Pacific Northwest of Washington State in the US, but generally a nomad. And I've been a nomad since before it was cool, before the last 5 years or so.
Hmm.
And so I'm a professional opportunist, management consultant. I've worked in many different industries, small businesses, larger businesses, everything from jungle bushwhacking adventures to judicial services to business development to operations, NGO work, a whole variety of things. And essentially, I pretty much have created whatever professional path I could to ensure that I could keep traveling and experiencing life, eating
Hmm.
good food, spending time with good people. And those have been my priorities in life. And everything else is shaped around that.
Yeah, I see you. Where do you consider home these days?
Home is where the Wi-Fi connects automatically. So
Mm.
I feel at home everywhere I go. I have places I like, and I'm very frequent. I stay in different places. Technically, I'm based out of near Seattle, Washington, and I've been up there in Puget Sound, which is a beautiful, beautiful area up there. You have the Puget Sound seawater inland with trees and mountains and nature and animals. And so for me, it's very important to be as close to nature and to be as immersed in nature as I can be as much as possible. I lived 10 years in Panama before I lived here,
Mm.
or where I live in Washington. And there was on the Caribbean coast of Panama. So I spent most of my time in the jungles and on the coast there. Um, so yeah, I pretty much travel around. I stay in lots of places. My home is out of the Seattle area, but I really like to be in different places, and I quickly become at home wherever I am, and I connect with people very deeply, very quickly. So yeah, there's no again like many things. There's no single answer for where home is.
Totally, totally see it. What does it mean to you to connect with someone deeply? How do you know that a deep connection is established with someone?
The deep connection's already there. So I think it's more a question of recognizing the connection, and this happens very quickly with people who are open to those connections. So even in